Good morning, everybody. Sorry, got me running late this morning. Hope everybody's having a wonderful morning and everything is going according to plan. It's funny how you start doing things and then you can start doing something for one reason and then it takes form for another reason. One thought can turn to a host of actions. Nonetheless, here we are with this morning time thing. It's fun. I do enjoy engaging with you guys, and I also love fielding people's questions, even though I'm not some licensed therapist, maybe life coach, but I don't claim to be some medically licensed person that's being somebody's problems. I just think sometimes I have a pretty good gauge at giving a perspective when someone tells me something. Okay, so after having said all of that, today's topic, today's question is going to be it's a loaded gun. Someone, I guess after the boldness of yesterday's question from the guy about his situation, I guess now it's just free fall, and people are like, look, if you're going to cover these types of things, then let's just talk about it all. So, all right. So as you guys see in the topic, in the question, the question is, how important is oral sex to men? All right. So the unanimous person sent me an email, kind of just quickly curtailing what they're talking about. So I'm going to just quickly read through it. It's a little bit here. I'll quickly read through it and I'll get right into it. I won't hold you guys long. All right. So it starts off, I often listen to the stories of my male cousins describing their love of great head. They've even called themselves headhunters. Stories range from mind-blowing experiences of women with no gag reflexes, deep throats, and mouths like a Hoover vacuums to women who have no idea what they are doing or refusals to even try. Now, I have been privileged to hear their stories, but when I ask them if they have ever communicated any of these performance evaluations to their lady, the answer seems to be the same: no. The act is well desired with high expectations that include, I want her to take care of me, especially if she's good at it. Now, unfortunately, if she isn't or doesn't do it, I hear the stories of how the headhunters move on without warning of her knowledge of services being provided by someone else. My question to you is loaded, but how do you know how important oral sex is to your guy? Why do guys expect to be taken care of and hesitant to make their desires known? If the head is bad, what are some sure signs you should improve your game, since most won't tell you what makes head great? Now, with that admission, the morning segment will probably only just last 2 more days. It will be off the air. We've officially went to the left. But anyway, no. All right. Let's get into it really quickly. I got to go to work. I have time to be playing. So, all right. This is pretty touchy. But here's the thing. It is very important to men. However, I will say this. It appears to me that some women, I'm not going to say all, because some women get it the way I'm going to describe it. But some women look at oral sex to a man as a treat. It's like a behavioral act of benevolence because you did this. You were so good today. You did this. You took care of this, that, and other. You'll get a treat tonight. And whatever the case is. And some men are like a treat. Like this is supposed to be, men, if they're being honest, men would like to think that oral sex is just a part of the act itself. When you all are doing sex or whatever else, it just comes to be a part of the act. It's not something separate. But I think people label it that way. Now, here's another part I will point out about this. In the young lady's her caption, she kept mentioning head. Now, here's the thing, I'm gonna break it down. If you're talking about head, it's the distinct difference. Head is more of an appetizer of nature, a teaser at best. A blowjob, this isn't right. A blowjob is work. Okay, so there's a difference. There's teasing, head. There's blowjob, work. A job, think about it. Head is the appetizer. A job, when you think of job, you think of completion. We're supposed to go to work. We're supposed to do our job. So if you're doing a blowjob, you're supposed to complete. When I say complete, I'm saying it's supposed to finish. The guy is to release. Okay, so when you're talking head and all these terms, if you're going around saying, oh, this guy wants head, then you're just pretty much saying, I'm practicing the term of saying he wants to be teased. But no man wants to be teased. Make no mistake about it. If you're going to do it, men want the job. They don't tell you this, but they want the job. And to be quite, and to answer her question, the reason men just don't come out and just come out and say, hey, I'm going to be descriptive. And now there are some men that do it. Some men will just come and tell you, look, I need this, I want this, and I need you to do it. And 9 times out of 10, it's because the woman has already got the jump on the gun, and she's already kind of started doing this repetitively without having to ask him. I mean, without him having to ask her, I'm sorry. She's already got him kind of to this space, this spoiled expectation. And so to him, it's nothing to sprawl out this request. Most women are not just going to organically, when you having sex with them, they're not going to just organically have oral sex. You either going to request it, maybe you go to them first, you do them, maybe they might return the favor, maybe. But most just not going to organically do it. So the reason men just don't request that and just say, hey, I need you to do X, Y, Z, I'm going to need this, is because we know it requires work. So we almost feel like, look, if you're not about the work, I'm not going to request the work. I'm not going to waste your time. Neither do I want you to waste mine. Because if you're just going to go down there and play, you might as well just sit up here on the bed. That's pretty much it. And so, again, if it's a communication thing. I just think it's a case-by-case basis. If you with somebody in a relationship or marriage or whatever the case, and that's what you subscribe to, you got to talk about these things up front. What you like, what you don't like. And I think once you put all the things on the table, if a person fails to do them or don't do it, then they're letting you know that's really not a part of my organic. I keep saying organic because organic is what you do naturally. It's not a part of my natural repertoire. It's just it's something I'll do to make you happy, but it's not something I really want to do. So, that's my take on that. I think if you're going to do it, it's one of those things, if you're going to do it, the whole point of doing it is completion, just as it would a woman. If a women would be lying to themselves if they said, yeah, come and do this to me, and then the guy would be like, oh, 2 minutes, see you later, bye, and then you just get up from there looking crazy. So if you're going to do it, do it. If you're not going to do it, then don't. But just be clear with your person and let it go from there. But to answer your question, an anonymous one, yes, men love it, of course, but they love the work. They don't like just the head, they like the work. So if you're going to have oral sex, be prepared for the work, not just for the teaser. Have a good day. I'm not going to be able to go to work now. Have a good day. Now, see, people are trying to bother you. I'm just going to work. Hello, what's going on? Huh? Excuse me, can I help you? Can I help you?
Uber?
No, I'm not an Uber.
No,
Thank you. Oh, sorry. This is not going right. Anyway, yes. So, yeah, I will see you guys later. I don't know what's going on now, but again, this has to be all discombobulated this morning. But no, in short, again, for those that just tuned in, I was wrapping up, but again, I said men absolutely love oral sex. You'll be surprised a guy that will tolerate you not doing it. He'll be quiet in the back of his mind. He's like, well, she's not gonna do this. He's thinking it in the back of his head, believe it. So if you don't do it, he is wondering why. Oh, here's one more funny part to it. Now this may sound like an oxymoron, but think about it like this. This is weird but true. You know, notice earlier I said when you talk about giving a guy head to me means teasing. When you give a guy a blowjob, that means work. That means you putting in work to please him. The head you may call it head what you call it, but the head is, at the end of the day, the head is like an appetizer. Blowjob is completion. Nonetheless, here's the thing. Men, we have to understand this. Some women hold back what they can do. I'm gonna tell you why. You might meet a woman and you might date her, whatever, or she's your woman or whatever, and if she likes to do it, she may hold back because she doesn't want you to misjudge her. Now, let's just be honest, men. Your first time out the gate, yes, you love the work of the job, as I say, or the head, whatever you subscribe to. You love the work, whatever the thing is. But if the person comes out the thing and she's like, oh, wait a minute, tie my hair up and all this stuff and all these tricks, you're like, this is pretty repetitious. I don't think I'm going to like this because she seems to do this too good. Now the guy is going to be saying, now he's thinking, is this what you do to all the men on the first time? And this is what is in men's mind. And so this is the risk, men, that women sometimes, the reason they ration it, because they don't want you to prejudge them. In some cases. Now, a grown woman is going to say, look, this is what I like to do. You can take it or leave it or think what you want, but this is what I like. It's a grown woman. But some people will hold out and they will not do certain things. They don't want you to prejudge them. And also, ladies, some men won't request it because they don't want you to think they're demoralizing you. Because unfortunately, some people look at it like it's a negative thing. They're like, don't be telling me to do this. I don't do that. I'm sure all men have heard a woman one time or another say this. Don't be asking me to do this. I don't do this. No. So we kind of taking this, oh, sorry. You know, the sex is like the neutral zone. The physical sex is the neutral zone, but the oral sex that's where it gets a little hairy from the men's side and the women's side. Some people don't subscribe to it, so they take their different approaches. But like I said, again, if you're going to do it, ladies, let me just clear the air. Yes, men like it. If they're not telling you, they're not believing in your skills to get it done, or they may not just want to offend you. But men like it. But the kicker is, like I said in the thing I read earlier, if you go back to the top of the recording, when I read what the young lady sent me, she kept mentioning head. And if you think about head, I say it again, head is different from a blowjob. Head is a teaser, a blowjob is the completer. There's two different things. One is release oriented, and one is that enough? Now come on. Both of them are two different things. So if I was the man, I would push for the job. But anyway, that's it. This is really taking a left. I hope it doesn't get any worse than this in the days to come. You guys, please don't. Okay, send all your questions. It's a guilty pleasure. But anyway, have a great day, everybody. And I will, see you guys tomorrow. Take care.